This is 7 News.
Tonight, Ben Cousins charged. The former football star allegedly caught with drugs at Esperance Airport.
3 people charged with the murder of a missing Perth father.
Fire threatens homes in Kundoola. Police hunt an arsonist.
And what the princess and the florist are serving up next after winning My Kitchen Rules.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Rick Ardon and Susannah Carr.
Good evening. Former football star Ben Cousins has been charged with a serious drug offence. The 33-year-old was arrested at Esperance Airport last night. He's since appeared twice before a magistrate. Samantha Jolly is at police headquarters. And Sam, what do we know about this drugs charge?
Well, Rick, detectives took Ben Cousins into custody just after 7 p.m. at Esperance Airport when he arrived on a flight last night. He was charged with intent to sell or supply an unknown quantity of amphetamines. Now, these are pictures of Ben Cousins leaving Esperance Magistrates Court today after his second appearance. He appeared twice because when he fronted court this morning, he was granted bail, but then just hours later was arrested again for breaching those bail conditions. He faced court again this afternoon and was again granted bail. Now, the former football star will have to appear in a Perth court on Monday. We also understand he has to report to the Scarborough Police Station 3 times a week.
Sam, do we know why Ben Cousins was in Esperance?
Well, he's been attending a rehabilitation centre in the area called Teen Challenge. Now, Cousins is battling drug addiction. He was hospitalised earlier this year after suffering a fall at a rehab centre in Perth. Now, this is a serious charge. Lawyers have told us today that if convicted, Cousins could face jail. This penalty ranges anywhere from between 4 to 25 years behind bars. Sue.
Thanks, Sam. It's been a day of dramatic developments in the case of missing Wanneroo father David Blenkinsop. 5 people have been arrested, 2 men and a woman have been charged with murder. And police are in the Nangara pine plantation of what's believed to be a bush grave containing Mr Blenkinsop's body. Here's crime reporter Grant Taylor.
The gravesite, which police believe contains David Blenkinsop's body, was discovered this morning on the edges of the Nangara pine plantation. The discovery came just hours after homicide detectives swooped on 5 homes, 4 in Perth and 1 in Kalgoorlie. 3 men and 2 women were taken into custody. So far, 3 have been charged with murder and a 4th as an accessory to murder. David Blenkinsop vanished on March 4. He'd gone to walk a friend home but never made it back. Witnesses told police they saw a man fitting David's description being bundled into a car. David's blood was found at the scene. He had 2 young children. Detectives have been keeping the family informed of developments throughout the day. Just 2 days ago, David Blenkinsop's wife, Diana, pleaded for information about her missing husband. Police have said nothing so far about the alleged motive behind the murder, but 7 News understands David knew his alleged attackers, and it will be alleged the murder was some form of payback attack. Those charged over his death will face court tomorrow.
And Grant Taylor is over the scene in the 7 News helicopter right now. Grant, what's the latest?
Well, Rick, forensic police are still here at the suspected gravesite, and I say suspected because it's only just now that officers are starting to pull back the soil to actually see what's inside that suspected grave. But I can tell you that police are very confident that what they'll find is David Blenkinsop's body. We should know for certain within the next couple of hours. So.
Thanks, Grant. And as we go to air, firefighters are battling a deliberately lit blaze in our northern suburbs. Homes have been spared, but more than 45 hectares of bushland has been destroyed. Alexis Donkin reports.
Flames ripped through bushland in Kundoola. Flames more than 10 metres high, peaking over the treetops. It closed in on homes in Rintle Court. Chris Tate and his pregnant wife were getting ready to evacuate.
The fire's come up to about here, and my house is right there. So it'd be anywhere up to about, 40 metres away?
It's extremely close, isn't it?
And that's just, it's too close. It's too close for comfort.
Their home was spared, just.
I was just stunned, and the ferocity, it just flew up, that was it.
The fire was deliberately lit, the arson squad locating 15 ignition points.
What could have happened here today is we could have had homes burnt, and that puts lives at risk.
People here are angry.
Well, I think it's pretty bad, actually.
4 helicopters, the fixed wing, controlled the blaze from above. On the ground, 50 firefighters.
You can see just how close these flames are getting. This here is a primary school. A few metres over that way is the control point. This fire really is closing in.
The school wasn't evacuated, kept under close watch by firefighters. Alexis, Donkin, 7 News.
Drivers call it the rat run, darting through suburban streets to avoid the peak hour crush on Perth's freeways and main roads. Some rat runs save minutes on the drive to work, but they also frustrate residents who watch hundreds of cars go past their front door.